gonna drop some sauce. In Florida, they either drive like motherfucking pussies or they drive like motherfucking crazy motherfuckers. They trying to run you off the road type shit. That shit be crazy as fuck. I swear to God, that shit. If they don't try to run you off the road or make you want to fucking jump out the car, this shit, you're not in Florida, bro. Like, there's no happy medium. This shit be crazy as fuck. Like, I usually don't have OD road rage, but every time I like try to drive somewhere in Florida, bro, holy fuck, that shit makes me rage OD, bro. Shit's ass. But yeah, man. We got Kendrick and Riri playing right now. What? It's the old shit, but yeah. We're on the way to the spot right now. Like, the city is dead. It's only like 8 o'clock and the city is dead. Like, the city sucks. Like, night and day versus Miami in here, bro. Like, this shit be crazy as fuck. I can't lie. Like, night and day, bro. Like, it could be 5 a.m. in Miami and shit going crazy. Here, 8 o'clock, all the old geezers be here. That's why. But yeah. Oh yeah, y'all see the vibes? Sheesh, new little spot. Eat to my man. My man's wanting and dining me today. Oh yeah. Hey, let him know. What's up?
So yeah, there's a last dinner. I'm about to leave for UNC soon.
Let him know what you about to go be.
Go to law school for 3 years, stack that bed, I guess.
That's big time, that's big time.
The end of an era, 3 years down in Miami.
It's really end of an era, guys. It's one of my first homies that I ever like truly made in Miami when I first came down here because of COVID. OG, bro, like end of an era type shit. But nah, today I'm about to tell y'all the craziest shit that me and this guy have gotten into, and hopefully he spills some beans too. I gotta let him know how you do it, type shit. Gleeful, yeah. Oh yeah, put that thing on there. Put it up. Oh yeah. He fucking that shit up. He fucking that shit up. Damage was done.
Nice though.
Yo, they going crazy. Yo, me and whose daughter type shit.
Korean barbecue got them.
Got him acting up. Just want to share a little story, a little reminisce, you know, all the times with KTon, man. So I'm gonna go first. My craziest story with Caleb motherfucking Tan. So me personally, we got a lot that are inappropriate. So I'm gonna share my craziest appropriate story. So if y'all don't fucking know, he's one of the first people I became friends with when I transferred to Miami. And yeah, we've been just hit it off and friendship has blossomed ever since. So the craziest story I would have to say, I had one. Oh, spring break.
Oh god.
Spring break, first time like we were like going hard. First bender with this guy. So, if you don't know, most of Miami's students, if they stay for spring break, they end up going to Fort Lauderdale because it's cheaper. And yeah, so me, KTon, and a bunch of friends decided like, fuck it, let's just send Fort Lauderdale. Let's get crazy. And crazy we got. So, it was like late night.
That was like the third day too. It wasn't even like the first day of that spring break.
Yeah. It was a little bit later on in the bender, and they were like, "Hey, Caleb's fucked up." I'm like, what? Actually, I have two stories. Another story just popped in my head, but I have two stories. But basically, yeah. So they were like, "Oh yeah, KTon's fucked up. Come get him. I'm like, what? And I was like, I can't lie, I was macking on some hoes. And so I'm like, yo, like what's going on? And so I walk out of the bar, and this nigga is like basically in a huddle of people, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I run over there, and this nigga's like grabbing his chest like he got shot. So I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, yo, he's dead. And so I run up, and they're like, his chest is hurting or blah blah blah. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And this nigga was basically a mute. Like he literally just couldn't speak. I was like, bro, what's wrong? I was like, you good? He's like, I'm like, oh snap, bro. I don't even know what happened, but yeah, we ended up like, people got mad at me because I was like, there's not much I can do. Like, people were like, yeah, you like save him. I'm like, bro, like there's not much for me to do. Like, so we ended up getting him water and consulting him, like, yeah, bro, like just drink the water, like, and then we ended up getting an Uber and going home. But yeah, we went after that, right? Like, after that, was that the last day of the bender or no?
I took like a day break. I just slept the whole day and I was back, I think.
Yeah. But crazy bender. But yeah, that was my OG story of like this nigga is a nigga that I could fuck with, because he was just, it was funny as fuck. I don't know. But yeah, like,
I think I was drinking that Crown. I think that's what we got.
We were drinking like crazy, and yeah, basically that nigga got touched. The Crown touched that nigga. So yeah, that's my craziest story with KTon. I got another one, but KTon's up.
So I was out of town, and decided to go back to Miami for New Year's, because why not? It's where everyone's supposed to be.
Oh yeah.
It's me, Sims, and Morel, another homie. And what were we doing? We started pre-gaming at his apartment.
We started pre-gaming, and then we went out to Wynwood.
Yeah, went to Wynwood. It was completely dead. Nobody, not a single person.
Not a soul. It was so fucking dead.
But your ex at the time had like a house party that we were supposed to go. So we hop into an Uber, and I'm like completely gone by this point. Like, I definitely drank too much already, and I was already on like the verge. And then like, I think New Year's happened while we were in the Uber, like it passed midnight.
Yeah.
So we celebrated that. Then we get to this place, and I'm already like out of my mind. Like, I probably shouldn't be drinking anymore at this point. And we get there, and then, I'm a party person, so I take more shots always.
No, because you literally walked in the place, and they're like, oh, shots immediately, and you were like, bet, like you.
I'm not gonna say no. It's the shots.
Exactly. You already like sauced and tossed, and then they were like, shots. You were like, bet. So we ended up like they were like, poured us some shots, and you took that shit, and you were like, oh fuck. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, I seen it in his eyes. I was like, that one touched him for sure. And then continue. Tell them what you remember of that story.
I don't remember anything. I remember sitting down, and then it kind of just went black after that. And then I remember being like in an Uber on the way out of my head out the window. So I don't know sure what happened between, but I remember throwing up on the Uber like outside and trying to wash it off like a water bottle or something before I left.
No, that shit was great. I'll tell the rest. I'll tell the rest of the story. So yeah, I was the semi fucked up but still sober enough friend to recollect everything that happened. So basically, yeah, he was sauce and toss. He ended up taking another shot, which was bad judgment on my part personally. But I was like, he was like, yeah, I'm like, good. I'm like, are you sure, bruh? I'm looking at him. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, fuck it. I'm good. So I'm like, all right. So I give him another shot, but it's like a 3/4 shot. So it's still enough where I'm like, if he takes this full thing, like he's probably gonna be obliterated. And at this point, me and him had been going back and forth on who was getting obliterated. And so I was like, all right, if he wants to get obliterated, I guess it's just his time. And so I ended up giving him another shot, and then they were like, not even like 10 minutes, they were like, oh shit, your friend's throwing up. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, he's throwing up on himself. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, where? And he's like literally on the couch. He's like throwing up a little bit on himself. And I'm like, fuck. So I grab him. I'm like, hey, like, come throw up over here. He starts throwing up like mad on like the outside. And I'm like, yeah, we gotta go. We gotta do it. Like, we gotta do it. I'm not gonna have him looking like this. So we called the Uber, and so he had already thrown up. And we called the Uber, and yeah, we're on the way back to mine, because I mean, this guy's not capable of going back to his. So we're on the way back to mine, and basically, on the way back, I hear him, like, he's like, oh. I'm like, I've been there before. So I was like, bro, you about to throw up? He's like, yes. So I rolled down the window, and I literally, hold this mic, I have his head out the window like this, like this. And I'm like, oh shit. And he's like literally thrown up. And the other homie's right next to me. He's like, oh fuck. And I'm just like, oh my God. I'm literally holding his head out the window. And all I see is the vomit just going. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, this is nuts. And yeah, he ended up being like down for the count for at least like a weekend. It was yeah, I don't blame him. So yeah, that's like,
that was like the first time I threw up in like years too. That shit was awful.
Yeah, that shit.
I had to pay $150 for that Uber.
Yeah, and he was down bad. The Uber made him pay the cleaning fee.
Oh, you just hose that down and it's gone. No?
Yeah, he owed him for sure. But yeah, no, that shit was crazy.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
What's going on, GQ? Wait, cut. What's going on, my lovely fam? I'm not on the set of GQ, but I've always watched these. I've always wanted to do one. GQ, holla at your boy for an official one. But for now, let's get into it. Hey, y'all know what it is. First thing I do every morning is shower, and without this soap, I don't know where I'd be. This is the only soap I really use, and my mom put me on, I want to say when I was 15, and there was no turning back. Dr. Bronner's, come sponsor your boy. Hey, I'm all about recovery and health. Both of these are for recovery and, you know, warming up too. So this is your good old lacrosse ball. This helps me every morning roll out my feet. I'm big on starting from the bottom to the top. So yeah, this, I don't know what I would do without this. Next, this Theragun, man, this thing gets you right, you know? If you haven't tried it, every morning, every night, I use this, gun down my whole body, and yeah, without these two, I don't know, my life would be a lot different. Extra, man, if you chew any other flavor of gum or brand, you're tripping. Polar Ice, goated #1. If you don't know, now you fucking know. #1 in my opinion. Can't go wrong with this thing. Extra, again, I'm gonna need a lot of sponsorships coming to my way. Extra, come on, come fuck with your boy. What'd you say? Wired headphones, man. Can't live without them. I have multiple pairs of these. I had multiple pairs of AirPods. I had multiple pairs of a lot of different headphones, but at the end of the day, I always come back to these. They're, I say cheap, but like $30. So yeah, these go to, can't go wrong. You lose them, oh well. AirPods, like 200 now. So, I mean, I just stick with the old fashioned. And everybody's on AirPods now, so I'm old school again. Like, I like to switch it up whenever people are on something. I switch back. So yeah, we back on the wired headphones. Y'all know what it is. Next, this notebook. Yeah, I want to say, you know, keep a notebook. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. I got this for $1, so I like to keep a lot of my thoughts, my goals, you know, get stuff off my mind, just write it down. A lot of my business meetings that we have are in here too. And yeah, man, sometimes it's just good to do the old-fashioned way, disconnect from electronics and everything, and write stuff down. Try it out. All right, this next essential is a lot of essentials in one. Not only is it my phone, my way to talk to, you know, family and stuff, another way for me to bank. I don't really usually carry a wallet a lot of times, unfortunately. But yeah, Apple Pay's on there. And another one of my essentials that could not be here today is my cat. Yeah, have a cat for about 2 years now. Love her to death. My little sweetheart. She makes me earn her love, so I kind of like it like that. Dogs are a little bit too loving, so I like a little bit of a work for it. So yeah, my cat, my phone, and my family. There's about 1 million pictures of everybody that I love, family, friends. You know, if I'm ever down, I go to my camera roll, and yeah, it honestly just cheers me up. Y'all already know. If you know me, I have an addiction. As you can see, I'm wearing a pair of glasses, but sunglasses are easily one of my most crazy obsessions. I have about 30 pairs, no lie. And yeah, I'm usually in a different pair every day. And how can you not love sunglasses? They protect you from people seeing what you're seeing, and man, they make you look fly as hell. So, of course, sunglasses. I think I'm gonna wear these. Might wear these the rest of the interview. But and then these ones. I think these are Cardis. Let me see. Yeah, like how can you not? Like, just turns it to a whole nother level. Different vibe, you know, like it's one of one. But yeah, sunglasses, can't leave the house without them. Okay, that smell good. If you don't have a smell good or a go-to smell good, you're lacking. You need at least, I have about 4. This is my go-to. I should be gatekeeping this, but I'm gonna let y'all know what I wear. Yeah, 2 sprays, that's all you need. And I guarantee you, they gonna smell it. Y'all can't be going crazy with the sprays, spraying it on your dick and everything. Like, come on, lock in. Like, y'all know, y'all already know. 2 sprays, that's it. They gonna smell that. Like, stop going so crazy. But yeah, smell good. It's an essential. Can't leave the house without it. All right. Bible. I wouldn't consider myself an overly religious person, but I definitely consider myself very spiritual. I am very connected with God. I'm a very big follower of my Lord Jesus Christ, amen. And yeah, I think that being in touch with a higher power is definitely essential. If you haven't, I always recommend, you know, taking some time out of your life and really connecting with God. Yeah, I've been a believer since day one, and I'm gonna take it with me to my grave. So, of course, can't live without him. If y'all don't know, I'm big into just staying active, and with that comes some new pickups I got. Second pair of GT Cut 3s. So, yeah, big into hooping. Keeps me active during the week. And yeah, it's just fun as hell. I love competing. My main sport was football, but as you know, I'm not gonna play tackle football past those days. And yeah, as we're winding down the clock, I am half black, and I do get the craziest bedhead. So this helps with the bedhead. So it's my last essential. Wrapping it up. It was a pleasure. GQ, holla at your boy. Peace.